Once again, we are live with the Modern Mystery School UK EU podcast and YouTube channel. And today we are joined by the wonderful Phyllis. Phyllis, how are you doing?
Doing very well, thank you.
Excellent. And I am very excited to hear your thoughts on Healers Academy. Now, can you just tell, if you don't mind telling the viewers, how long ago did you attend Healers Academy for the first time?
Okay, actually, it was back in somewhere around 2009. And then I also wound up being an assistant to the new Healers Academy. And the thing that I really, I must say, was so impressed was because I myself, as a practitioner when I was in the mystery school years and years ago, we really didn't have any set, like ways of doing things, and everybody was doing things quite differently. So when I went to the Healers Academy and then I even was assisting with it, it was like so beautiful because everything was organized and they reviewed repeatedly over a 5-day period all the techniques to do the life activation in a very high energetic state where you can easily invert the light and bring the light down to affect your client's DNA, which is amazing. And I was just so impressed with it. And also the dedication of the teachers, at that time they were known as master teachers, the way they presented everything and the way they tested the people. And everyone that left there was confident in how they did it. And it just really has transformed things immensely in the school. It's the most great thing that I've ever experienced.
Now, that's a big compliment because you come from, you're a nurse by, profession. And so you're very detailed orientated and you know how to take care of people and their health and well-being and such like. So I know coming from you, that is a huge compliment. So that's amazing. Tell me, why did you want to go and become a life activation practitioner or go to Healers Academy, let's say? Why did you want to go there? I mean, you're a nurse, you've got all of these tools that you can help people with the physical, what made you want to go for Healers?
Well, seriously, I found that when I was working surgical trauma ICU, that's how I started out with school. And I was actually going through a few traumatic events in my own life that I remember praying very hard and asking God to please assist me because I felt like the prayers just weren't enough. And I wanted to learn to be like Jesus. That was my dream. And suddenly I was at an expo in New Jersey and up on top of the hill, at that time it was Lorraine and her partner at that time, a woman that worked with her. I can't remember her name right now, but they were both there. But I saw the Kabbalah and I was so impressed with it. And then I said a few things about what I was going through and she didn't shun me. She just did at that time it was allowed to do the mini version of activation. I received it, but she told me to come back. And once I received it and then went through the whole King Solomon series, I'm telling you, it just transformed and blew me away. And I felt energetically that I had to continue in this work because I knew what a significant difference it made for me and how it could help others. And I really wanted to do it in the hospital settings, but at that time it wasn't really allowed. So, I just waited. And as time goes on, we're going to see a lot of changes, I think, in the medical field also. Yes. So that's why I became a life activation practitioner.
So can you tell me a little bit about the aura healing? Because when you go to Healers Academy, you learn the life activation, learn the aura healing and the max med. Could you tell us a little bit about the aura healing and maybe, who would benefit from, an aura healing, or is it for everybody and such like? If you give us a bit of info.
Yes. Well, the thing about the aura healing, I'm not talking about the shamanic one, right? You're talking about the aura healing.
Yes.
Well, the beauty of it is that you're touching the 7 layers of your aura. And as you touch on each of them and you get closer to the body, you can actually prevent diseases from occurring. And so it's a benefit to everyone. And I mean, once I experienced it in my healing process, because at that time I was going through pretty serious, some very serious physical issues. And I found that it was amazing. It just helped relieve so much. And so it's a value for everyone. That's the thing. And the beauty about what we offer from the Modern Mystery School is not like just for someone from one area or a different background or a different race. It's a benefit for everyone.
I agree. The aura healing is so soothing and so powerful. And I agree. When I've worked on clients that have been unwell, it definitely helps and supports them. And certainly when I felt unwell and I've asked to receive it, I have felt that as well. So I agree with you. That's just tremendous. So can you tell us a little bit about the Max meditation as well? Because the Max meditation is a system that we hand down in Healers Academy. But is that just for people that can meditate, or is it for beginners, or is it for everyone? What would you say?
I would say it's for everyone, because in the Max meditation, they're using so many different techniques, and in them, you're actually just creating your body, your mind, to be very quiet and still. And as you know, especially nowadays, everything is very fast paced. We always have something on our mind, and we keep on like racing and racing sometimes. And it just helps you to settle in and then just go into the state of stillness and almost into a 0 state, where then you're allowing to just meditate. And I do suggest people to attend the 10 sessions. Sometimes I'll charge $5 per session or 10, it doesn't matter, or for free, I've offered it. But it makes a very amazing difference for them. People that have not been able to meditate, after the 10 sessions, they really can. And they are amazed that this is happening for them. And for anyone else that's a practitioner or even a new person getting into meditation, it's value. They may not attend all 10, but it makes a significant difference.
Yeah, I love that system too. I really do. So we're coming to the end of our time, but I just wanted to ask you about Healers Academy again. So Healers Academy, yes, we learn these modalities, but is it just for somebody who wants to come and learn modalities, or could it be, please tell me, Phyllis.
Okay. This is what I feel. This is what I get out of it. It's not just for somebody that just wants to learn modalities. It's really about people that want to make a significant difference in people's lives. And when you do the Life Foundation, it's including so many different things, so many different techniques, that you just are getting the person into that perfect state of stillness. They can then have their DNA affected in a positive way. In other words, just releasing of any negativity from the environment or from their own karmic or their own ancestral line. And it's just a beautiful thing to offer people. So it's not a matter of learning a lot of different things. It's really a mindset of being there for everyone and knowing that you're going to make a significant difference. And somehow you're going to have them light up, and they will change the people around them. It just snowballs, and it's beautiful. If they don't return, so be it. But I've seen people come back even years later, and they want more, and they realize the value of it. And they've worked on their families, let's say, but they never went out there and really practiced on others. But then they all of a sudden have this light bulb come in, and they decide, you know what, I really want to do this. I want to help people. So it's a great value.
Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and expertise, and we love you dearly. You are always shining your light so brightly, and we all, respect you so much, Phyllis. And thank you for being.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you want to go to Healers Academy, you can contact myself or Phyllis. We'll direct you. We'll help you get there and, put you in touch with the right people and all that. So we will be on standby. And thank you very much for tuning in. And Phyllis, I know we're going to get you back on the show again very soon.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.